Hello truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and I got myself a delivery, if I can find my way out of here in this morning fog. So, when you're seeing this video, when it goes live, well, it's only a few more days now until Missouri comes out. So, I need to get myself over to, well, the state line. So that is what we're doing. Got myself an external contract to go do. And, well, it's going to be a little bit longer than our normal day. It's telling me it's going to take me like 12 and a half hours to get there. Of course, I usually drive about 11. And, of course, I do have a, 25-minute drive before I even get to where the load is. So, yeah, we're going to be driving a little bit longer today. But that will put us on the border of getting into Missouri. So in case you don't know, Missouri should be coming out on the 3rd of April. And I do plan on live streaming American Truck Simulator that day. Probably after I get done with the Farm Sim stream in the daytime. Because I don't know what time it's coming out on April 3rd. So I assume by the time I finish up my Farm Sim stream that Missouri would be out. And yeah, I don't know how long I'll stream ATS for that evening. So just stay tuned on the day of release for Missouri. And yeah, we'll cruise around as much. I mean, probably like a couple days worth of in-game time, at least, I would think. But we'll see how it goes. If the stream's going very well, who knows how long I'll go. If you can't make it for the stream, though, but, you know, you can always watch it afterwards, of course. I don't know, Cindy, this morning fog has got me a little... Feels like I'm playing on Farm Sim in the early morning now. It looks like I'm turning here somewhere. I think it's here. So, yeah, doing external contracts. I don't have to stop and check in. I just need to pick up my trailer, which is here on the left somewhere. Okay, I see the cone. Which way is my trailer facing? Okay, it's facing this way. See if I can back in gently enough here. There we go, like a glove. So, what time is it going to tell me I'm going to be getting there? 7:30. Yeah, so a couple hours later than usual. I mean, I'll see if I can make up time, but it's external contracts, right? Except we're pretty much on the west side of Nebraska, and I got to get it to the east side of Kansas, is what we're going to be doing. Not too low of a gear. Or too high of a gear, I should say. So kind of a good thing. Not just that Missouri's coming out this upcoming week, but financially, I got $335,000, which means, yeah, we'll get ourselves a garage somewhere in Missouri, and at the same time, we should be able to afford a truck. How much does this load weigh? 38,000 pounds. I'm hauling an autonomous tractor. In case you did not see it, which you may not have. Because, let's face it, it was rather foggy. Oops, saw a car come at the last second. But I'm already rolling out, so... $700 miles. Would help if I had my wipers on too. I think I'm getting a little used to Farming Simulator. When it rains in that game, the wipers automatically come on. They can do in this game as well, but I got that turned off. I think that was a feature that was added a while ago. At least the fog seems to be lifting a little bit here. Yeah, I kind of forgot with the realistic economy mod how much a garage cost. Is it 100,000? If it's 100,000, that means I would be left with 238. And yeah, so we can definitely buy a truck and almost be on our way to getting ourselves a second truck. Oh yeah, roads are a little slick. They're wet. Also, as I'm recording this though, still patch 1.54 is not out. So I assume by the time I get to the live stream this upcoming week, it feels weird for me to say this upcoming week because I'm recording this, what's today? It's a Wednesday. It's the 26th of March, so I got like another week actually before Missouri does come out. But at least by getting this load done, patch 1.54, I would assume is going to be out before Missouri gets released or at the same time. Actually, I hope patch 1.54 gets released a few days in advance because I'll allow a chance for the mods that I use to be converted over or adaptable to patch 1.54. But if not, we'll find a way. Definitely Coast to Coast will not be ready. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes he's right on top of his game. I'm not saying it takes forever to update the map when a new map comes out, but it does take a moment. It's not just snap your fingers and easy peasy, nice and easy is done. Although I do believe he does prep work when he knows the state's coming out for the Coast to Coast map. Didn't even see how much I was getting paid, but to me it didn't matter. I was just trying to find a load that got me to the Missouri state line. So I'm getting paid $4,404 for this delivery. Man, I'm driving all over the road. I suppose another thing that I could do, although I don't believe I've been in this Kenworth T680 that long, I suppose I could swap out the truck too if I wanted, because we'll have enough money to buy a type of truck that I like or would prefer. And my trucks usually cost around 180 to 200, maybe even sometimes 225, depending on how much stuff I want to throw on it. Are we all turning right? No, just the big stuff, huh? I mean, it's okay. I can only do 65 miles an hour max. So it's not like I'm going to try to hurry to get past these people. Well, at least this time I'm not that far away when a state comes out. Sometimes I'm more than far enough away where we got to teleport. So I'm just following the school. Well, you were going, then you stopped. Didn't even cover up the tractor for the delivery in the rain. If this bus turns right up here, I'm going to start to wonder on some things. It looks like the bus is going to be turning right. Wait, is it this intersection or the next intersection? I think it's the next intersection. Oh, is the rain coming to a halt? Wonder if we'll ever get on an interstate today. I didn't check the route itself to see exactly where we're going to be traveling. I was just trying to get to a destination, really. That's our loan payment. Relax. I didn't hit nothing yet. Notice how I said yet. I need to get in that left-hand lane. How quickly the weather changes from a pretty good downpour to some blue skies and everything. Well, at least I'm not following the school bus anymore. Yep, so we're getting on the I-80 eastbound. That was my PC. When my PC makes the sounds I'm recording, I like to tell people, because if you're watching the video and you are watching on your PC, you might be wondering, what did my PC just do? That was mine. I was checking because I couldn't remember if I hit record or not. I've done that a few times. Go make a video, get done with the video, hit the button that records and stop recording. And I hit the button that says recording started. I'm like, wait a minute, it should have been recording saving. Oops. Nothing like doing about an hour and a half's worth of work and then realize, yeah, you get to do it all over again. And in some games, that's kind of impossible to do. Like SnowRunner, if I play for like an hour and a half and that happened, well, as you know, well, for those who play SnowRunner, you can't revert back to an older save. It's just pretty much right where you are. You just can't do it, so... But now it says I'm not going to be there until 8:30. I lost a lot of time going through that little town. We're plowing on through, because one, it's an external contract, so I do got to finish it. I got 12 hours and 12 hours and 54 minutes in real time to finish it. But it's gonna be in all in this episode, of course. That way we're all set. Yeah, I might as well set the cruise control. I don't expect to be passing anyone. Speed limit on this interstate is 75, and like with external contracts, as I said before, I can only do 65. Oh yeah, and last week. Oh wait a minute, there's an accident up ahead because there's a helicopter up. So I'm going to scooch over. But last week I played an audio clip, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and I thought maybe hot rods going across the country kind of a thing. But as some of you pointed out, I forgot what it's called now. Is it hot shotting? So basically, it's pickup trucks hauling across the country. And not just your regular old pickup truck, but a heavy-duty pickup truck. Hot shotting across the country. Which didn't even cross my mind. I've seen, I think there used to be a series on TV way back when. I did watch it a couple times where it followed hot shotters across the country, or, you know, and doing deliveries and whatnot. And some of those hot shotters, I'm like, that load's a little bit too big for your pickup truck. The wear and tear they put on those trucks when you haul something that's just way overweight for what you should be hauling. But it'd be interesting if that's what they are bringing to the game. Makes more sense than the hot rods. Although the hot rods do sound kind of fun. Trying to get across the country in a hot rod. Way station up ahead. Just because I'm going to be running late today as it is. You know they're going to pull me in. And we're going to find out in 3, 2, 1... Of course we're going to get pulled in. We all saw that coming. I'm coming in hot. Why is that truck still there? Get out of here. Oop, going too fast. Oh, so I can't even just... Okay. Helps if I'm hitting the right button. I was like, why won't it pass? Well, you got to hit the exact button that your control is set for to help pass inspection. I'm like, why wasn't it pass inspection? Why? It didn't even say fail. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, the button to your other side there. That helps. I love how AI traffic clears out for you nowadays. I mean, they've been doing that for a while. When you come out of a way station or get on an interstate, the game kind of clears traffic for you. I mean, it's been a few years since they've been doing that. There's been a couple times in the early years of ATS when I was coming out of a way station and you pull out and you get there and you're just waiting forever. Now you're at a standstill. You're not, because you're not moving, and you got to try to merge with traffic that's doing like 70 miles an hour. That was fun. You try to do the polite thing at first. You just sit there and wait. It's like, oh, I can't pull in front of that car. Nope, won't make it out in front of that truck. And after about 30, 40 seconds, you're like, oh, the heck with it. And you just start rolling out until the AI traffic stops for you. And it's like, okay, finally I can go. So, of course, I know of some cities in Missouri that are probably going to be on the map. But we'll see how far I go in the live stream before I buy a garage in town somewhere. I say in town, inside Missouri. And again, I'm not quite sure what happens to my drivers, because a lot of them are going to be on the coast-to-coast map. That when I stream that day, of course, I'll have to, like I said, disable the coast-to-coast map, because that, I don't expect it to be updated. But I'm not sure what happens to them when they're on the map that's not there anymore. I think that's where some of my problems come in, when I disable a map and then reactivate a map. Yes, we are getting a little time on the ETA. I mean, usually our bedtime, me and Cindy go to bed usually at 8 o'clock. And of course, you sleep for 10 hours. And that's why we start every day at 6. So, see what time we end today. We may have to start the next day, like at 7 or something. It's kind of fun when you're driving around ATS. Like this little overpass right here. I do know of this overpass. The few times I've driven through Nebraska, I remember going underneath that a few times. I will say, though, there's a lot more corn in real life than what the game shows when driving on I-80 through Nebraska. And the road is a lot straighter, too. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to say, because I am driving for every, I think the scale's like 120. But yeah, in real life, though, the interstates seems a lot straighter than it does in game. So if the audio clip that we heard was hot-shotting across the country, I wonder what kind of, I wonder what kind of trucks they're going to implement into the game. I mean, we can all name, like, the pickup trucks that they could have a deal with. But International, of course, is kind of already in the game, so that could be one of them. And then, of course, you got Ford, Chevy, Dodge. I don't know how small, if it is hot-shotting, that is. Don't know how small of a pickup truck they're going to go to. But then again, it's just an audio clip, so I don't know how far off we're talking before whatever it is they're letting us listen to before it comes out. Maybe half a year? Or maybe it's just going to be just like out of the blue. It's like, here it is. There we go, Cindy. More corn. That's the way I picture Nebraska. Well, I'm not sure if that's technically corn over there. But it is a farmer's field. Now, I'm not too sure, but right there, you may have just seen like a little bit of a flicker in the screen, a little bit of a jump cut. I was setting up to take a picture of a thumbnail, but I also realized my GPS, when I was exiting the screen, looks like my GPS may have reset, so I may have missed my turn there. So I just checked before I came out of the photo mode. And yeah, I don't think, if I did miss my turn there, we didn't lose that much time, I don't believe. Looking at the map, yeah, it looks like this route is just maybe as good as what the other one could have been. I was trying to get a picture, well, you know, you may have seen the thumbnail anyways. I was trying to get a picture with the water tower with like the rainbow colors on it, so I saw that when I was driving up there. I'm like, oh, this might be an opportunity for a thumbnail picture. So I was more focused on paying attention where the water tower was and not really the GPS. And then again, I may not miss my turn at all, and I'm just talking gibberish. I have no idea. I'll find out when I go edit the video, but I'll probably just not even worry about it too much, because I've already driven here. Hopefully that car gets a move on. Yeah, looks like they're going to merge just fine. I am going... this way. And I don't know what lane I want to be in, but I'm going to guess it's going to be the left-hand lane. Got a lot of roads right here that I have not been on, apparently. Speed limit is 60, but I'm going to keep it at 65 so I can gain a little bit of time. Probably should actually stop at a, if I do happen to get a rest area that has a customizing shop that we can, I got a Christmas bulb hanging in the window that might need to be changed by now. That might be due for a swap out. Of course, unless you guys are leave enough comments of saying, yeah, time to switch out trucks, and then yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about the bulb, because when I swap out trucks, well, we'll get something else hanging in the mirror, I would assume. I'm hoping not everyone in front of us is turning left, because I want the traffic to get up through the intersection so I can at least get up there. At least make the next light. Nope, but the first vehicle in the intersection wants to turn left. Come on. Are you running empty there, dude? You should be accelerating a little bit better than that, if you were. Oh yeah, because I do get asked this question quite a bit throughout the series. Like I said, there's a lot of people trying to catch up with the series and leave comments on older videos, but if they do happen to watch the most recent ones, instead of me going back and trying to answer their questions on the older ones, I do drive with a G27 wheel with pedals, and I do have an 8 shifter at my side, so I am manually shifting through the gears. I think that might have been the first time I've seen a combine on the road. In the game, that is. Still got good ways to go, actually. This feels a little weird because it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Usually I'm asking Cindy to start looking for a rest area, but I got like another 5 hours on the road. Fingers crossed that there's no detours I gotta go around. I am kind of tailgating this dump truck a little bit, but we'll put some pressure on him to get going. And we gotta slow down to 45 up ahead. Apparently we're in the town of Auburn. Well, that's a good sign. At least he's turning. Corey T. couldn't find a job and had returned empty-handed. Was it a long drive? 189 bucks? I would say it was not. Well, right now I got open road in front of me for a little while. Well, speed limit's only 45 all the way through here, huh? This looks like an area that would be faster than 45. Well, I'm going to try to gain a little bit of time by hoping there's not a cop around. That's odd. Welcome to Missouri. So, yep, now we're going to be heading south. So, yeah, if we're in Missouri right now, that means we're on the coast-to-coast map. Get our way up through the gears. Must be going uphill a bit. Now looks like we'll be going downhill. No, might be still going uphill. Get my butt over to the far right lane. At least being on the interstate in real time, that means we're chewing up the miles. Speaking of miles, yeah, we only got 9,200 miles on the truck. Now I'm thinking about it. Did I have this truck for the Christmas time? I may have. So maybe I've had this truck longer than I thought we've had it. And again, I think we have driven every brand truck now, so it's a matter of just picking out different models. Like this is the second Kenworth we have driven. We did drive the W900, which I thought I heard that maybe that they're discontinuing the W900 model. Not in game, I'm talking real life. Thought I heard somewhere that they're not going to make the W900 anymore. I mean, you can't make something forever. I mean, it's a great truck. $150 miles to go. Like I said, we are going to Pittsburgh, Kansas, and we're delivering this to Tyson's Foods. And Pittsburgh, Kansas better have a rest area somewhere nearby. Just trying to keep my eye a little bit on the GPS. Don't want to be making a wrong turn when you're getting nearer and nearer to your destination. Topeka, St. Louis. I'm probably going towards Topeka, I would think. But I might be just going straight on. Yeah, need to get over. Alright, so we don't want the I-70 apparently. At least not westbound. Might be going through Kansas City right now, actually. Which is the other city I was trying to get to on the Kansas side, not the Missouri side, of course. But this is just north of Pittsburgh. I don't think I'm going to Wichita. "110 miles out." I thought I would start to see signs that said Pittsburgh. Relax, dude. It's only 6:30. Although it is going to put me on my limit almost of my driving time too. Actually, yeah, I think it's going to put me past my... I just realized, I think it's going to put me past my driving time. I mean, it is far as what we usually do. I usually just drive 11. So 14 hours, yeah. 8 o'clock. My guy's going to start falling asleep. You're okay, dude. Just wake up. Have a Red Bull or something. This could get interesting, because it's been a while since I've had it. I've done this. I mean, yeah, I could pull over, just rest, and get to the next day and do it. But for fun, because it's just a game, we'll push on through. As the sun starts to set, which is better than the winter mod, which usually gets dark at 4:30. Yeah, I'm still seeing comments roll in on the last episode when I asked about the winter mod, and it seems like a lot of people don't want the winter mod for as long as we run it, so yeah, next year we'll probably just run it in the month of December. So that means roughly about 4 episodes. Alright, just 34 miles to go, so you would think I would see signs pretty soon that say, hey, Pittsburgh, this way. Not only is it sun setting, but the skies are getting kind of grayish up ahead. It's like twister weather. Not gonna give me enough room to sneak on through, are you? Of course not. Just another, like, car length. And I could have snuck through and been on my way. At least my driver's eyes aren't starting to close yet. I do remember that part, unless they change the way how this all works. That screen is so bright, I can't tell what the speed limit is to this area. I just saw our destination flashing up on the screen. Should be our turn. And we are here, but I don't see a rest area quite nearby. Oh, I think I know this drop-off area rather well. This is the one where I do from Ellie or Eli, Nevada to Tonopah. Yeah, that one there. Look at that. Like a glove. All right, continue. World map. We do got a sleeping area over here. So we'll mark that. So that's where we are, Pittsburgh. And, of course, Missouri is right here. And that's what will be coming out in a couple of days when you watch this when it goes live. Let me get over to the rest area. Hopefully ooh, 22 miles? Did not look like it was that far on the map. So 9 o'clock, that's not too bad. So when I sleep, I'll be getting up at just after 7. But I'm going to try to rush because I don't want my driver to start passing out on me. But you know what that means. I'm probably going to get every red light that there is on the way there. Probably cut that a little closer than I needed to with the bus. So a long day, but we're all set for Missouri. I think. I know, dude. It's like an hour past your bedtime. But you can sleep in late tomorrow, an hour later. Or maybe an hour and a half later. Depending on what time we get there. We'll break all sorts of speed limits on the way there. Oh, where are we going? I don't know, but the GPS told me to go this way. Famous last words when a cop asks, "How did your car end up in a river?" GPS told me to go here. I didn't mark the correct location, I hope. And somewhere in here is the rest area. Don't tell me all these trucks are in my rest area. No? Yes? But I mean, it's the only rest area in town. Well, I mean, there's another one way the heck up here. Well, that's good, because my marker is right on top, so I got to be, like, right on top of it. Well, maybe what I'll have to do is, sometimes when you exit the game and come back in, the trucks will be gone. And maybe if I were to do that, I could get into a rest area. So for now, it'll have to be like this. Right, Cindy? Cindy, are you there? Yeah, she's there. So yeah, we're all set for Missouri. Like I said, on the 3rd of April, I should be live streaming when Missouri comes out, but it'll be after my Farming Simulator live stream, and then I'll probably take like an hour or two break or whatever, and then we'll jump on and start doing some Missouri travels. So do have a look out for that. But anyways, for this week, that's going to wrap it up. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you're still here and made it all the way through the episode, and you want to help me out just a little bit more, hitting that thumbs up button will do more than you know. Thumbs down buttons there as well. You can hit that if you'd like to, but leave me comments to why, but no one ever does. And if you're new here, might want to think about hitting that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.